Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my fictional short stories. This one is called SuperSchool. I was an administrator in the school system for 30 years, having risen up from assistant dean at a middle school to assistant undersecretary for secondary education for my region. I came in idealistic. I went out disillusioned. The day I turned 55, I signed up for the, quote, very early retirement incentive package. I still have as much energy as ever, and more expertise and experience, so I wasn't going to putter around playing golf, visiting the grandkids, and reading the AARP magazine. Instead, I set about trying to implement the game-changing reinvention of education that, as an insider, was rebuffed by one bureaucrat or another or by union obstructionists. All they seem to care about is getting raises and lifetime tenure for even burned-out teachers, the children be damned. Not one person could raise a substantive reason why my idea, SuperSchools, would not dramatically improve student learning and student enjoyment while saving billions. What are SuperSchools? In short, kids would have world-class teachers online, everybody, rich and poor, from Maine to California, with paraprofessionals in the classrooms to provide the human touch. Older kids could take their courses at home, and extracurriculars would still exist on campuses. The obstructionist excuses were mostly straw men, and to the extent they were legitimate, they were much more solvable than the decades-long intractable achievement gap, which 50 years after massive, quote, compensatory education began, remains as wide as ever. In fact, SuperSchool, and by the way, there's a link to that in the text version of this on Medium, which I'll include at the bottom of this essay. In fact, SuperSchool is completely individualized, in which all students got world-class teachers, held far greater promise for reducing the achievement gap than all the expensive self-esteem programs and trainings flogging the full range of teachers to do X only to tell them to do Y a few years from now, like phonics versus whole word reading, open classroom versus closed classroom, English as a second language instruction versus bilingual education instruction, heterogeneously grouped versus homogeneously grouped classes. All of those are really just rearranging the deck chairs of the Titanic, fiddling while Rome burned, you choose your metaphor. So now at age 70, 30 years of trying within the system and 15 outside, they've won. I am slinking away quietly and, yeah, playing golf, seeing the grandkids, and reading, if not the AARP magazine, Education Journal's latest rearranging of the deck chairs. In any event, that little short story is called SuperSchool. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. I certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 31 books. Perhaps the one most relevant to this is my very early book called How to Get Your Child a Private School Education in a Public School. But all 31 are available on Amazon. Just go there and search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.